goodness. How many of you all love fried rice? It can be any kind of fried rice. It can be chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice, pork fried rice, vegetable fried rice. But when you go to make it, you got to cook the rice the day before, put it in the refrigerator, let it get cold, just so it can be, all the grains can be separated and it won't be gummy. Then you got to turn around and put some grease in the skillet and fry it. Not today. Oh my goodness, I promise you, if you make this the way I tell you to make this, you will not know that you didn't fry this rice. You will not know that you did not let this rice sit in the refrigerator overnight. In and out, 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. Depends on how fast you chop, how fast you cook. But for me, this recipe, 20 minutes start to finish. So when I want fried rice, I can get up and make it. First of all, I'm gonna go over the ingredients and then we're gonna head right over to the stove. You will need Basmati rice, not jasmine, not long grain, not this kind or that kind. Basmati, okay? If you use any other rice besides Basmati, you're gonna have an issue, okay? I'm just saying. So grab you some Basmati rice. Now, I am putting several proteins in mine, and for you all, come for me in the comments and say, you said no oil, but you cooked egg, okay? First of all, you don't have to put the egg in it. Everybody can't eat egg, okay? I have shrimp, I have a little ham, and I have a little chicken. It makes it easier when you use your leftover ingredients as far as the meat is concerned. Now the shrimp, did I saute them in olive oil? Yes, I did. So you're gonna say, you said no oil. A lot of people aren't going to put shrimp in there. A lot of people can't eat shellfish. And a lot of people don't eat shrimp. A lot of people don't eat meat, okay? So it's not necessary for the fried rice. And if it's not necessary, it does not count, okay? So I also have little vegetables here. I have some carrots and peas. I have chopped up onions. You will need dark soy sauce. You can use light, but you will need dark soy sauce. It works best. Also, a secret ingredient that most people don't realize, and I'll explain that as we get ready to use it. And I'm also going to put in some of my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to add a little bit because we are using soy sauce. This does have a slight sodium content, very slight, because it's not salty. But I am coming out real soon. It's with no salt. And if I had the no salt in my presence, that's what I would add to it. All right, let's go ahead and head to the stove. Okay, now when you're cooking rice, if you use a shallow pan where the rice can spread out more, it will cook a little faster, okay? This is a thinner skillet. It's actually a braising pot. So you can see that it's more shallow. Now, for Basmati rice, this is what we're using, Basmati rice. You want twice as much liquid as you do rice. So we are going to use 2 cups of rice. So I need to have 4 cups of liquid. Now, because we are making fried rice and we're using soy sauce, it has a salty content. So we don't want to use chicken broth or anything else. Water, okay. I'm using 2 cups of rice, so I need 4 cups of liquid. I'm using 3½ cups of water. Pour that in. And my pot was already heating up, but you don't have to do that. That's not necessary. And for the other half, I'm putting in soy sauce to my water. That is the other ½ cup of liquid. Now, for Basmati rice, we want this to come to a boil. So we're going to let this come to a boil and we'll be right back. Okay, it sounds like our pot is boiling. Excellent. This is the type of boil you want. You want it to be a good rolling boil. Now we're going to add in our 2 cups of rice. and just go ahead and stir it. Now we're going to turn this down, put our top back on it, and let it simmer. Since we're using a thinner pan, not such a deep pot, we're going to let it simmer for about 12 minutes. Check it, and if it needs to go another 2 or 3 minutes, we will do so. Make sure before you cover it, you reduce the heat to low. And because I have an electric skillet, I'm going to let it slowly reduce the boiling point before I add my top to it. I always like to stir my rice just a little bit when it first hits the pot. We are about 12 minutes in. Ooh, and as you can see, it looks amazingly delicious. It is still on low. And as you can see, it's not completely dried out yet. So now is the time we want to go in with our onions, because remember, we did not saute them first. This is going to give them an opportunity to cook just a little bit. Go ahead and stir those in. Now from here, you want to put your top back on it and let it completely go ahead and finish cooking. Probably about another, maybe 5 minutes. Okay, we are ready to continue. As you can see, our rice is not stuck together. It's nice and fluffy. Fluff it easy with a fork. So what we want to do at this point is go in with a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to put in just a little bit of my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning, simply because I like it, okay? It is amazing on everything, okay? Next, I'm going to go in, this doesn't have a label on it, but it's Ceylon cinnamon. Any cinnamon will do. I just happen to use this kind. You want about a teaspoonful to start with. You're going to have to taste it. Don't skip the cinnamon step. I know you said cinnamon. Cinnamon gives your fried rice, no matter how you cook it, whether you fry it, cook it like this, or whatever you tend to do, it's going to give it that authentic fried rice out of a box taste. Do not skip the cinnamon. You want to make sure that it is mixed in well, and do it when it's warm. When your rice is still good and hot, you want to mix that in. Once you think you have it mixed in well, go in and give it a taste. Just to make sure. Perfect. Perfect, now we're going to add in all the rest of our ingredients. Doesn't matter what order, putting in my egg. And I like to kind of give it a little stir as I put it in, just keeps it from piling up. This is my chicken, ham, and again, customize it. Put whatever you want to put in yours. A little shrimp. Veggies. Now you want to go ahead and get this well combined. Then we'll be ready to plate her up. I do have a little green onion in here I'm adding in. I actually like to add in more green onion, but that's all I had left. Growing in my windowsill. Make sure you stir from the bottom so that it can all be well combined. Okay, I'm going to just show you how I like to plate mine. I saved just a few, 2 or 3 actual shrimp. Now from here, we're just going to put it on top. Kind of want to put it on top of the shrimp first. And I probably need to grab a larger spoon, but we'll go with this. And then pack it down as you put it in there. If you are plating it like this, go ahead and pack it down. Want it packed in there pretty good. Now, move this to the side. Take your bowl and take a plate. And take the plate and sit it on top, right in the middle if you can. Then you want to take your plate and bowl and flip it over. Just like that. Just like that. And then remove the bowl. And your fried rice is plated. Ooh, doesn't this look amazing? All right, we did not fry this rice. Oh my goodness. We need smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision, smell-o-vision. Delicious. Oh, time for our taste test. But if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. Take a second and subscribe to the channel. I am this close to 1 million subscribers. Please help me get there. Really would appreciate it. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart for keep coming and hanging out with me each and every day. When I do my shorts, when I do my long form, you're always here. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you all. And to my channel members, oh my goodness. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you are not a part of Pam's private pantry, come on over and join the fun. And I want to just take a second to tell my channel members that please start checking the community tab for members only posts, because I'll be going live soon and I don't want you all to miss that. I'll be asking you all what's a good time for you and things of that nature. Okay. Ooh, one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channels, The Scaredy Cat Gardener and Pam's POV. All right. Without further ado. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we need smell-o-vision, smell-o-vision. Sprinkle me some cayenne pepper on here. Amazing. And I didn't have to wait 2 days for it to stay in the refrigerator. I didn't have to use all that oil. Come on now, you can't get better than this. Woo, if you try this recipe, please let me know in the comments. Oh my goodness. Woo, I don't know what else to say. You can taste all the flavors. The cinnamon gives it that authentic taste. For me, because I put the different proteins in there, the ham, the shrimp, the chicken, I can taste all of that. The onions, they're nice and tender, but yet they still have a bite. Okay, you can put bean sprouts in here. You can just leave the protein out. Customize it. Make it your own. But what I wanted you all to see was the process of cooking the actual rice, turning it into fried rice. Okay? I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.